from the NBA. Oh, what a night it was for Jayson Tatum. Play-in game, 7-8, Celtics Wizards. Early, a lot of Washington. 30 seconds to go in the half. Wizards are up by 1. And that guy, Russell Westbrook, had it going. Alex Len, no. Westbrook, yes, he had 20. Wizards up 2 at the break. Third quarter, though, belonged to Jayson Tatum. Marcus Smart finding Tatum. Tatum finding the bottom of the net. He would knock down 5 threes. Tatum on fire. Boston a 13-point lead. And Tatum was not done. Not even close. Celtics up 10. Tatum backing down Bradley Beal. Little fadeaway. Yes, 23 for Tatum in the third, the most in any quarter in any game in his career. To the fourth, Celtics up 10, and Jayson Tatum would just not let them get caught from behind. Now it's up a dozen as he takes it strong, and then with the Celtics up 15, it's Tatum again. Backing up, Jayson Tatum, 50 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. Russell Westbrook, meanwhile, bumps and bruises. He'd leave early. Celtics would take care of business. 118-100. They move on to take on Brooklyn in the first round of the playoffs.
I don't really get caught up in, those who think I am a superstar and those that don't. What does that really mean? I know that my teammates, I've earned their respect. I've earned the respect of the guys that I play against.
It didn't matter who was in front of him, and that's been something that I've been trying to tell his for years. He's a special talent, man. I've been saying this since he was in diapers, so it doesn't surprise me.
So, with Tatum's huge performance last night, the Celtics get the right to play Brooklyn in round 1. However, be careful what you wish for. You see the numbers there. Boston 0-3 against the Nets, tied for their worst record against any team. They lost those games by an average of 15 points per. And JWill is here, KJZ, ESPN Radio, every weekday morning. Okay, so here's the deal, and I heard you guys talking about this morning on the radio. Superstars can elevate teams to another level. Can Jayson Tatum do that?
He had 50 last night. Look, he's right in between a star and a superstar. Granted, he's a budding superstar. He will be the MVP of the league one day. I think what we're seeing is Jayson Tatum finally having his team. His team. That's one hell of a year to have his team. He had COVID this year, injuries to Marcus Smart, Kemba Walker, Tristan Thompson, Robert Williams. All the laundry list goes on. But I think this is his team, and I think this is a growing opportunity for him, especially going into that first-round series against the Nets.
So let's talk about that. Can he and his team make this difficult for the 3 superstars? What is that?
It's just some Kyrie Irving sage. Just some sage. This house is clear. Look, this is the big-time matchup. Kyrie made a comment a couple years ago that he wanted to go against the likes of a Kemba Walker. Think about the history that Kyrie has had with Brad Stevens, with Danny Ainge, with the Boston Celtics, his relationship with Jayson Tatum. Both these guys are Duke guys, great familiarity, but no Jaylen Brown. It's going to be a huge test for Kemba Walker. When they come out and Kemba Walker is Kemba Walker, they are a dangerous team. Don't think they have enough firepower to stop the Brooklyn Nets, but still, those storylines are going to be what we love.
So let me ask you the question this way before I turn to tonight. Will there be any moment in time in which we think to ourselves, the Celtics have a real chance to win this series?
No. No, do I think the Celtics can win a couple of games? Yes, I do.
But at no point will we think to ourselves, at no point will you be in here and I'll say to you, oh my goodness, the Nets are in trouble.
How about this? If we're saying the Nets are in trouble and we look at how depleted this team is for the Boston Celtics, then that's a problem.
Okay.
That's a problem for the Nets.
I'm with you on that. Now let's get to tonight. The main event, obviously.
Yes.
Everybody waiting, LeBron and Steph. What does Steph Curry have to do? Give me a number that Steph Curry has to reach tonight for the Warriors to be able to beat the Lakers.
He has to be 40 plus. I mean, he has to bring a Steph Curry experience. This is why he's the best ticket in basketball, for these type of moments. And he knows it's coming. But guys like Andrew Wiggins, other guys, he's been scoring as well. Jordan Poole, they need to step up, because what's going to happen is between Alex Caruso, between Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, they're going to run people at him constantly. He's going to see a lot of double teams, and whoever he's guarding defensively, they're going to attack him to try to take his legs away from the offensive end. So other guys do need to step up, but you need a monumental performance from Steph.
So we'll make this the first of what will be many predictions this morning. Who wins the game tonight?
LeBron James and the Lakers win. They get the 7th seed. I think then the Golden State Warriors then get the 8th seed.
Okay, fair enough. We'll see what winds up happening again. Jay Williams, the J of KJZ, weekday mornings on ESPN Radio. Thank you, Jay.
There it is again.
Wait for it. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.